Welcome to Short Strange Stories.
The day before Christmas Eve, I caught my wife with another man. Heartbroken and alone, I tried to get revenge. But when mysterious gifts appeared on my doorstep on Christmas morning, the real nightmare began. I hadn't expected to walk in on my wife and her lover the day before Christmas Eve. Any day would have been enough to destroy me, but the day before Christmas Eve was something else entirely. It was brutal. When the shouting finally stopped and she packed a suitcase before storming out the door, I told myself she just needed time to cool off. She'd be back in a few hours, I kept insisting. Instead, a moving company showed up. Swiftly and without a word, they loaded her furniture, my ex-wife's furniture, into a truck and drove away. By the next day, the apartment echoed with emptiness. The only things the movers had left behind were the Christmas tree and the pile of presents beneath it. I decided to strike back. I tossed all of her gifts into the trash and mailed my presents straight to her lover's address. It felt right. Almost liberating. Early on Christmas morning, the doorbell rang. I slipped on my robe, stepped into my slippers, and headed downstairs. When I opened the door, a heap of Christmas presents sat on the front step. Reconciliation gifts from the missus, I muttered with a smirk. Won't be long before she's back, teary-eyed, begging to be let in. I carried the presents into the living room. There were more than I expected, enough that I had to make several trips up and down the stairs to bring them all inside. When I was done, I brewed a cup of coffee, and sat down on the floor. The smell of coffee filled the room, mixing with the dry scent of pine needles. I picked up the first present. It was beautifully wrapped in shiny paper decorated with little Christmas trees on a golden background. The tag read, "Merry Christmas, from a secret admirer." The handwriting was mine. A deep crease formed between my eyebrows. I tore off the wrapping paper. The moment I opened the box, a sharp, blinding pain stabbed through my thumb. I gasped, and then I saw it. Inside the box lay a bloody finger. My thumb. I looked down at my left hand, the thumb was gone. Only a bleeding stump remained. Swearing loudly, I rushed into the kitchen, ripped off a wad of paper towel, and wrapped it tightly around the wound. My head throbbed. My heart hammered against my ribs. I shouldn't keep going. Every instinct screamed at me to stop. But curiosity, that damned, gnawing curiosity, pushed me to open another package. When I lifted the lid, a searing pain shot through my left ear. Warm blood trickled down my neck. Sure enough, inside the box lay a bloody ear. My ear. I sat frozen-eyed on the floor. The clock ticked. My coffee had gone cold. Blood pooled on the floor beneath me. A larger package caught my eye. With trembling hands, I picked it up and gave it a gentle shake. The pain hit again, this time deep in my throat. I carefully set the box down, grabbed my phone with shaking fingers, and dialed 911. So tell me, if the gifts on your doorstep were wrapped in your own handwriting, would you dare open them?